Hello and welcome here on Random Rotation. I hope you're all doing well. A few weeks ago I uploaded a video about the Insta360 ONE R here on YouTube, and since I didn't want to make that video too long, I left a few things unsaid, which is a pretty good excuse to do a second video on this little guy. One viewer commented that his camera stopped recording after 20 minutes running straight. That clearly sounds like an overheating problem, so I tried to reproduce that with mine, but without much success. Although the thing has gotten really hot, I admit that. So it seems like the ONE R might overheat in certain situations. I just thought it would be fair to let you know. Maybe your model has the same issue, who knows. Next topic. I completely forgot to talk about pricing. At the time of this recording, according to the manufacturer, the Twin Edition is available for €509.99. That's the one with the 2 lens modules. But if that's too expensive, you can also purchase the 4K edition. It comes without the 360 module. That configuration costs $393.99, whatever that is in your currency. Of course, you can also buy the other modules later if you so desire. Personally, I have an eye on the 1-inch wide-angle module, but for the time being, I don't really feel the need to spend my money on it. Even if it would be nice, it's definitely not necessary, and if I change my mind anytime soon, you'll be the first to know. With one of the latest firmware updates, I can now also connect it to my AirPods. I was super excited at first, but calmed down quickly. Let me show you why. Unlike many other Insta360 users, I have a really annoying problem when it comes to connecting the two devices, and when I have finally managed to make it, the audio quality is not necessarily much better, and it does not feel like my effort was worth it. Of course, we cannot blame Insta360 alone for that. I do know that AirPods are not studio microphones, but anyways, I'm sure that there are people out there smarter than me that really like that function. Why not? That honestly is not a deal breaker for me. I tend to record my audio externally anyways. I never used audio out of an action cam, but that might be different for you. I don't know. Let's open the app now. Even though the camera can be operated without using a smartphone, it can come in pretty handy in certain situations. Once you start the app, you will be shown clips by other Insta360 users. If you ask me which function I find the least useful, then it would almost certainly be exactly this homepage. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I want to use this app to remote control my hardware. And if I want to watch cool shots by other people, I just go to Instagram or YouTube. But anyways, others probably like it. Next is your album. Pretty self-explanatory, so I skipped that step here. The most important button, for me at least, is the yellow one in the middle. And once I press it, my smartphone and my camera start to connect. I did that beforehand, so you don't have to wait for that. At the top, you can see the status of your memory card and battery. In addition, a button with which you can activate guides or the histogram, or you can activate GPS data, which I don't want now. At the very bottom, I can switch from video to photo. Won't do that either. Above that, a shortcut to the clips on the SD card, the fat yellow record button, and here I can show or hide my menu above that, which I don't explain in detail right now. I again think it's super self-explanatory. Just a couple of things. the first button on the very left, you can switch from standard video to HDR video, so high dynamic range video, time-lapse or auto time shift. Next one changes the resolution, and you can also change the white balance if you want to, or turn the lock mode on or off. I usually leave that on. That gives me way more flexibility in post. Let's go back. And before I forget it, it is also quite possible to edit videos with this app. Here in the Stories mode, you can watch video tutorials on how your camera works, which is pretty cool for people who never used a 360 camera before. ShotLab takes it a little bit further by not only showing you tutorials on how certain effects work, these can also be used as presets for your own work. And talking of presets, one tab further down the road, you have pre-edited sequences which you can use. You just replace the shots in these presets with your own shots. And if you like to do everything manually, you can do that right here. And you can clearly see I don't use my smartphone to edit videos that much. I don't think it's crap, it's just that I like the alternative, editing on a big screen, much better. And that's basically it. Even if parts of this video might sound like I'm talking about a real crappy piece of technology, I don't mean it like that. I really don't. My opinion on the One R hasn't changed at all. I still like it, and I will certainly make good use of it in future shootings. Yo, let me quickly jump in here. Editing this video, I just realized that I forgot something super important yesterday. It was late and I was super tired, please forgive me. The reason why I like the Insta360 so much is that it can produce stuff like this. And it can do this. And a whole lot more. But that's it for now. I'm going back to my edit. And we all know that there is no perfect camera out there. So why should this one little guy here make the exception that we're all waiting for? So, folks, I'd say that's it for this week. If you liked this episode, consider subscribing. I don't see a good reason why you should not. Stay healthy, stay wild. See you next week. Bye.